Folks, I had a Korean dog and an Italian sausage dog from the Circle K gas station. And I'm fighting for my life right now. This could turn out to be quite the explosive trip. Yabba dabba doo. Welcome back to another high adventure video in 2026. What better way to kick off the new year than at a new location? Folks, you are looking at the beautiful Congaree River behind me here in South Carolina, a river that I have never fished, literally right in my backyard, and I've never been here. I can tell you right now, the drive up to this location, I can't even describe it. I am so excited to explore this river. It has so much potential, and I'm kind of a little bit upset at myself for not having been here before. As you probably have seen from the description, we're going to be hunting some big winter river catfish. We got flatheads, we got blues, obviously there are going to be some channels in here, but the biggest one I'm after are some piggy blue catfish. And what we're going to be fishing are these laydowns, like what you see behind me. There is a ton of timber in this river. So what we've got behind us, we've got this deep creek cut right here, big channel bend. It gets down to 15 feet right behind the boat. In fact, the boat, we are sitting 10 feet from the riverbank and we are in 11 feet of water. This is good stuff. I brought with me for bait some of this awesome river gizzard shad. That is what we're gonna be cutting up, throwing out amongst the timber. So without further ado, let's get some lines in the water. Let's see if there's a personal best lurking for us. Let's get started, y'all. These are like medium-sized shad. That's all they had for now. They also have smaller shad for striper fishing. I did not know that. I didn't know people use shad for striper, which that's just me not knowing anything. Check out this sweet toadfish knife though. I'll have a link in the description below to these right here. That thing is sweet. They just came out with it recently. I'm pretty down with it. We're gonna do this, and that right there. There we go. Got the old Drift King Rage rod here. Link in the description below to this bad boy if you guys want to get your hands on one of these. You guys know I'm down with these rods. Local guy makes these. Got to start in the catfishing industry. He also does striper rods now as well. Circle hook right through the eyes. Look at that. We got a little Santee Cooper rig. That float's going to keep that off the bottom a little bit, which I like for those blue cats because those blue cats are kind of ambush predators, and they'll come up and they'll attack that like it's a live piece of bait. Here we go. All right. There are going to be some snags in this kind of stuff right here. This is just going to be part of fishing this timber and this debris, if you will. That's just gonna be the name of the game, but I want that bait as close to all those laydowns as possible, because those big old blues, that's where we're gonna be sitting right in that stuff. There we go, piece number 2, a little side stake action. I'm gonna throw him right about there, I'd say. Make sure that drag's loose, because when we get smoked, especially by blue catfish, they'll thump it good. I want to give a big shout out to Railblazer. Folks, I have a link in the description below. I've been using the rod holders. If you've got T-rails like what I've got, most like aluminum boats do. If you've got T-rails or even just any kind of rail, they make all of these attachments. These right here are for obviously the rod holders. I've been using them since I started my YouTube channel back when I didn't even have a boat. They make an excellent product. One of the other things I have as well from them, as I've gotten set up, look at these little rail holder. They've got this sweet phone holder they just came out with. They've got just all kinds of stuff for your boat, for your kayak. This is gonna be what I'm gonna be mounting a big floodlight on. As many of you know, I've been wanting to upgrade my light system at night and here for our catfish, and we're definitely going to need to do that. But go in the description below. I've got a discount code for you and get your hands on some of their stuff. They have awesome products. We got our 3-line set. That's plenty. I'm not one of those catfishermen that has like, you know, like 18 lines off the back and another 8 or 9 off the front. To me, that's a little bit overkill. 3 pieces of bait in a river this size that maybe spans about 20 yards. If there's a catfish down there, we're gonna find him. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hang out here for about 45 minutes. If we don't get anything, we're gonna move up. In fact, I already have my next location. I can see him right up there. move up about 100 yards. We'll fish that timber, and we're just gonna snake our way all the way up this river until we find our personal best, because he's in here. This is the type of river he's in, and we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. I'm telling you right now. I've got a good feeling about it. So, y'all hang out with me. Stay tuned. Watch these rods with me. All right. Something's gonna get smoked. I can feel it. Y'all saw that, right? Nope. Still got all the entrails in it and everything. I don't see any gar bites on it. Could have been maybe a small catfish checking it out. But 45 minutes, 2 bites, that's it. We'll move up. Just like that, y'all, we're just tying up to these trees. I've got trees in the back. Pretty easy. Don't even have to use an anchor. I do have one with me just in case, though. Oh, she's in the wood. She's in the wood, but we got her. I can feel it rubbing. She just popped out. Now we're coming in. Doesn't feel like a giant, but it's our first fish in some new water. There's a beautiful blue catfish right there, y'all. That's eating size. It's a good 6-7 pounder. That might go 8. It's on that head. Looks like nuggets to me. I was actually low-key hoping to catch one about this size for some food. Ha-ha! Yes! That is nice. No, that's an 8-pound cat right there. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a good winter blue right there. Ooh, and my first catfish in a hot minute, y'all. Hot minute since I've gone after some piggies. Just hooked myself. That's lovely. That's gonna go in the live well for a little dinner or afternoon lunch. She was all hung up in that wood, but we got her out. Awesome looking fish. Get that cleaned out a little bit. There you go, baby. There you go, baby. Right in there. It's a good catfish live well. Put some decent ones in there if I want. All right, left us our head. We'll get that right back out there. Nice, huh? Good way to start the trip. Boy, she is spunky. Spunky monkey. Heck yeah. All right. I had her right about there. Just trying to judge it where all those tree limbs and everything are, because what I don't want it to do, I don't want it to get caught up on its way down to the tree limbs. Then it's, you know, hanging 5-6 feet off the bottom in a tree. You know, that does nobody any good. So just trying to do the best we can, making sure that bait gets to the bottom. Originally I got a bite on this one, but then she smoked that. So, oh boy, love this. Yep. So, here we go. Woohoo! This fish was out. This feels like a little bit better fish right here, y'all. Yep, yep. Now this fish was out in the middle. She was not close to that wood. Now there's a pretty good bit of current moving through here, so a little bit tough to tell exact size, but that's another one. How we feeling with this fish? Another blue. Nice blue. That's a little bit bigger than the last one. Heck yeah. Oh, this girl's beat up. Beat up. I might just reach into this mouth and grab this one. Look at that big old gaping mouth right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Woohoo. That's a nice fish. That might go 10 right there. Look at that. She's missing the top part of her tail right there. Probably came through the dam or something. Oh, we're just dragging a little bit. Came through the dam. Got tail popped off, potentially. I've got all my pliers right here. Check this out. There. Circle hook did its job. She smoked that thing. Nice fish. Ugly fish. We'll drop her back in. Feel kind of bad missing the tail there. She'll be all right. Ha! Number 2. Sweet. She said, I don't want to be around all that flooded timber. I want to sit right in the middle. Good ambush spot for me. Rinsing your hands off in that cold water on a cold day isn't optimal, but right behind me here, y'all, we have a really nice hole. It's 20 feet deep right back here. There's actually a second river that cuts in from the main river, and I'm just tied up to this big tree jam right here. We got a bunch of logs behind us. 2 catfish so far on the day. We kind of got a late start on the day. I didn't start till about 1 o'clock. Which isn't typical for me. Usually I'm up at about 5:30 and I'm out here by, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, but had some stuff, had some meetings I had to go to, but still only the 2 fish. But this is the deepest point I found thus far on this river. Solid 20 feet, so hopefully there'll be something lurking down there. 3 fresh pieces of cut bait. Ought to find out. Winter's finally hit South Carolina, y'all. It took till about middle of January. Well, it's gonna be down, I think, to 29 tonight. There's only a high of about 50 today. Again, for the South, this is cold. I always joke, I'm like, man, if we had a 50-degree day in Idaho in a January, we'd have been out in shorts and a t-shirt. There she is. There she is. Yep. Fish on. Some good rolls right there, it feels like. That deep water right there, y'all. Doesn't feel like a bad fish. Just going to the surface now. There's a boil in that deep water. Almost looked a little green. Nope. Another blue. Nope. That is that a channel? What is that? It's a good size eating fish is what it is right there, y'all. That's a channel catfish right there. I'm almost positive. Come here, baby. Nice fish. There you go. Ha! Gosh, it's got freckles on it. Almost looks like a channel. Let's compare it over here. Now I'm curious. Get back here, my guy. Bro's acting like he's gonna get eaten. I guess he knows. Let's see. Anything on here? I almost feel like it's like this fin right here is different. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see, let me take the gold gloves off. You can see there's a color difference there. The head's a little bit different. Nah, dudes, I think that's a channel cat. I think that's a channel cat right there. I'm almost positive. And that's our blue. What do y'all think? Let me know. You want to start a good debate? Ask somebody if they think something's a channel or a blue cat, or ask somebody what type of brim they just caught. Those two questions right there will spark a hot topic of conversation in any comment section. Whew. Either way, it's going to be a delicious tasting catfish. Good 7-8 pounder in that deep water. Fresh cut bait. Took us about 10 minutes to coax her out. But she came and she thumped it. I saw that takedown happen. Another fish in the deep. Come on, baby. Nothing like river catfishing, y'all. So much fun. Just stay out of that line. What do we got? It's a fat one, dudes. Just a porker. Yeah. A nice fish, but not a piggy. That's for sure a channel cat right there. You could see the green on that one. Good looking fish. Good looking fish. That's a big channel. It's about 8-9 pound channel cat. Heck yeah. You know, we're gonna grab our pliers. And we're just gonna pop her off right here. Yeah, that's a long fish too. There we go. That's easy release. Let's go see what we can find a little bit further upriver. A couple of catfish out of this spot. I want something with a little bit more lay down in it though. If we could find some 20-foot water with like this tree right here in it or more, that's the kind of thing I want to be hanging out, you know, over all night and have baits down on, I think. Got caught on that vine down there. Can't go that way. This stuff looks really good. It's just not very deep. It's like 10 feet, which might be okay, but I'm trying to look for that deeper pocket still. See if I can cut through over here. Good here. Now we made it. Woo! A little dicey there for a second. That's why I never go flying around on the river, man. Oh! Like I was saying, that's why I never go flying around on the river. Hit that right there, going 25, 30 miles an hour, dude. You're done. Instant ejection. Maybe not ejection, but it'd be rough. It'd be a rough landing. I didn't want it to hit the trolling motor. It's a little hot there. Whew. All right, time to get camp set up. It's always an adventure getting this thing out. If I can't get this out, that means no tent. No tent is a cold night. That's nice. Ooh. So I don't know quite how to describe it, but I've started putting the bimini top up at night, especially in the wintertime. In the south here, it gets so dewy. And having that top and keeping the wetness off, I swear it's warmer under this thing. I think it's just because the damp isn't settling in on you, and then it just kind of keeps most of the boat dry, you know, because there's a thick layer of dew this time of year that just gets all over everything, gets everything so wet, and just kind of you know, makes it uncomfortable, I guess. But when I'm under this thing, I know it sounds stupid, but keeping that dampness off, I swear it's warmer under here. Like, it just feels warmer. It's open air under here. It's not enclosed, but just that little thing, man, I swear it's a game changer. Little fresh gizzard shad for the night. Hoping those kitties are starting to get active here. Woo. Actually, before we do that, oh, cold's really setting in now, y'all. I brought with me a little pot roast from the house. I'll dump that right in. We had one other bite on another rod. Bent down briefly, but it popped back up, so could have just been a small fish. Obviously a very non-committal fish. So we shall see. I love how the green stands out. You getting a bite? Oh, that was getting a bite. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, I love how the green stands out. That's definitely a hit. Oh, did he drop it? Oh, dude, what? He dropped it. Wait, did he? Or is he running my way? Oh, we might have him. No, he's swimming upriver, is he? Yeah, we got him. We got him. He's swimming upriver. Folks, I got a good location here. We're in 20 feet of water. And we got a nice deep cut, just like the last spot. There's a tree right off to our right. And we've already got a catfish. Perfect. Wow, that's the smallest of the day. Dag nabbit. We're going to still keep him. I'm going to bring some catfish home. I got a few folks that have requested some. That's a good eating size. That's a 5-pounder right there. 5-pounder. You know, I'm always a little nervous when I pick spots to camp out at night to, you know, that I have to commit to like this, you know, overnight, because, you know, you just don't know if it's good or not, especially in new water like this. And you hope that it's like, man, I hope I picked the right bank and I'm not going to waste the next, you know, 10 hours here, 12 hours here on nothing. But that's good eating. That's gonna, that meat right there, that's about a 4 or 5-pounder. That's gonna be super tender. Love that. He'll go in the live well. Oh, that ran into the bimini top. Ooh, chili. I love pot roast. That's right up there with spaghetti for me. I could eat pot roast about every day of the week. Spaghetti same way. Just waiting to hear that line sing. Waiting to hear that zzz, the crackle of the drag getting pulled. Could happen anytime. That's the exciting thing about this. The anticipation. Oh my gosh! Like that! Oh yes, this one right here. Yep, she's on there. Fish on. Fish on, boys. That was crazy timing. Crazy. Not a lot of people like just the sitting and fishing. Like my dad, for instance, he doesn't like to sit. He likes to be moving. He likes to be casting. He likes to be working for fish. I don't know why, but I really enjoy this type of fishing. This and trolling, I get a kick out of it. That is a fat one. Come here, baby. Woo! Little midnight action? Heck yeah, dudes. I don't hate it. Better than sitting around twiddling our thumbs. Oh, she just fell into the hole. Okay. The greatest place to be. Get back out here, you muppet. There you go. Little winter blue. It's about 7 pounds to be my guess. 6, 7 pounds. Got her on that head. Head of the gizzard shad. We've already got 4 of them. So she'll get to go back, but that's a nice fish. Listen to her. She's talking. Hey, listen, listen. I'm not gonna keep it, but I need your old man, okay? I know there's some big ones now. I'd settle for an uncle. Maybe even an aunt. I don't know. But get out of here. Fun. Good times. We'll check the bait on the rest of these. Maybe get everything freshened up a little bit. Why is that not staying lit? It's making me nervous. There we go. Just freshened up all the bait. And the water is now officially warmer than the outside temperature. Woo! All that to say, my hands are pretty well frozen. Well, guys, it's been a couple hours since the last bite. Haven't had any action. We're gonna go ahead and crawl into our tent. Got the heater going full blast. Feels great in here. Not so much out here, but we've got all the drag set low. It'll definitely wake us up. It vibrates through the boat, actually, if one of these start to really peel. So I'm a pretty light sleeper. I'll wake up if something goes off. So you guys will hear from me in the middle of the night. I'm bringing all y'all with me if we get into something. But until then, we're going to try to get some sleep. I'll see you all first thing in the morning. Hopefully here sometime in the middle of the night if we're lucky. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got to turn the light off. I'm an idiot. Now I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm already up. I don't know. I don't know what that was or anything, but good morning. Out here. Still out here, I should say. Still afloat, which is always good. You know, it might be one of my, like, #1 things I'm worried about when I'm out on the lakes or the rivers camping on the boat. Is also waking up to water rushing in the tent because the boat's sinking. That'd be a bummer, especially this time of year. Oh, as far as I know, catfish and rods didn't go off last night. Very cold morning, though. Everybody looks pretty like they've got a fish on the line. Lights just creeping into the sky. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get everything packed down real quick. We're gonna go find another bend now that there's enough light in the sky, and we're gonna go get set up there before we get our breakfast going and get the lines out in a fresh spot. Nothing like cutting up some gizzard shad before breakfast. This one just, yeah. This one just got hit. she's in the wood. Dang it. Shoot. She's on there. She's on there. I'm just gonna have to bring her up or under. Over. She's still running. Fast action this morning. There we go. I think she just came out. There we go. Fish number 1 of day 2. Breaking the ice. Got those winter blues. Getting a quantity of bites, just not the quality. And about 6 pounds, I'd reckon. We'll just easy release this guy. There you go. There she goes. Plenty of fish coming overboard, y'all, just not that stud. They're eating though, so that's good. Breakfast time on the boat, y'all. It's the most wonderful time. Let's see, Vermont maple bacon. Yes. Oh man, as soon as you open that up, greeted with the delights that only Vermont can provide. It smells amazing. The maple really coming through strong for us there. Oh boy, got a little coffee warming up. Not brewed up yet. So far, already put a fish in the boat. Not unhappy about that. Staying warm over the hot plate. Whew, that feels good. So what I do when I don't bring a cup, or forget to bring a cup, I just pour this off into the bottom, take the filter out, and now we got a natural little cup. Maybe that's the way it was designed, I don't know, but works for me. 1, 2 ought to do it. Gently stir. Move these off to the side just like that. Now we got a good sausage grease going on here. Got a little pre-mixed pancake batter. Let's see if we can just pour it right on. Oh yeah. I think that's coming along. Uh-oh, they're gonna touch. They're gonna touch. Sorry I didn't spread you out enough. This is kind of big. Make it fast. Oh yeah. Nailed it. Huh. Oh my goodness. Oh, my mouth is watering. Look at the gold on those things right there, y'all. Got us a little butter. A little butter action. Butter pecan. Bang! Just got our butter melted down. Let's see what that bottom part looks like actually first. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. And then I've got me a little mixed berry syrup from the old Maple Grove Farms. No idea where that is, but oh yeah. What a culinary delight that is right there, y'all. What a treat. Dude. Spoiled. Spoiled. Look at that. The flappiest of jacks. Only the flappiest of jacks will do. Some of our sausage. Those folks up in Vermont, they know how to make a good sausage. Where are you, piggy? I know you're in here. We'll find her. She's all wrapped up in that wood. All wrapped up in it. She's out, she's out, she's out. We switched it back up, y'all. Found some more wood on a deep bend. And not 5 minutes in. They're just holding tight to that cover is what it is. This might be a little bit better fish. Yeah, it's a little bit better, Cat. Look at her. Pumping away against the current. These fish are just strong, man. They're strong because they gotta swim in this all day. Day in, day out. Come here, baby. Pretty looking fish. There we go. Whew. Good fight. She got up there in that wood pretty good. But we were able to muscle her out. There you go. Getting a little bit bigger. Not a jumbo by any stretch of the imagination, but I'll bet that goes 10. She's talking to you. Beautiful fish. We'll drop her back in. Get out of here. Straight down. Our pig's in there. She's in there. Just gotta stay steady. Just stay at it. Check out this big laydown right behind me, y'all. Big old tree, big old stump in the water. I just threw 3 lines just there, there, and there. Just covering this whole area. This is the kind of place I feel like you could find a potential big one. No, he just broke. Just broke the line. Whole thing broke off. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh. Got him. Gotta get him out of the wood. No, he just came off. Dang it. Dang it, what the? No! Sweet Moses. Oh. I just went 0 for 2. Bah! Dude, that one that hit at the top of this log jam, dude, that thing hit and took off. Oh, here comes the rain. Oh, man. Shoot, dudes. Got another big log jam right here, y'all. Check that out. The big one. More wood above it. I'll slow this down. Pretty much anywhere that I'm finding wood, there are at least, 1 or 2 catfish that are eating, on it. Looks like we've had one of our catfish give up the ghost. We're gonna go ahead and get him cleaned up. Whew. Look at that big old beautiful piece of meat. Got him. Now can we just get him out of the wood? Yeah, we did. Woohoo! Oh man. Another dink. Another dink. Gonna be the smallest of the trip. Golly. This wasn't exactly what I had in mind, when I came out here. Probably about the smallest of the trip, probably about 3 pounds. So, good eating size, but not the piggy we want. Oh, just got a good stick right here. He's on. He's on. Right at that end piece. Oh, she came up. That's good. I think she's out of the wood. Well, she did us a solid and she came up to the surface. That was very nice of her. Stay out of that wood, please, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, there's a bigger blue. Hey, that's a little better. Well, she attacked that thing. It's the biggest one of the trip right there, y'all. On the head. Nice kitty. Come here, girl. Not a jumbo? That's a solid catfish right there. Be happy to take that any day. That's 12 or 14 pounds right there. There you go. There you go. Nope, nice and easy. Sat on this spot for about 30 minutes before that fish came and got it. Look at the belly on that girl. Woohoo! There's a nice fish. Went from peanut to a solid tank right there. Yeah, mama. Woo! Good girl. I needed that fish right there, y'all. I needed me something with a little meat on it. I'll bet that's probably 13 or 14 pounds would be my guess. That's not bad at all. Can you imagine getting something like 5 times this size? Dudes, we're gonna need to potentially upgrade our equipment, like, in a very serious manner. But when we talk, she's talking to you. That's a beautiful fish. Good fight, good catch. Big old belly. Let's get her back in. I'm just gonna drop her right back here. Guarantee you she got plenty of spunk. Woo. Big girl. Down she goes. Okay, I'm sitting here and I just noticed this piece of wood right here. Doesn't that look like the top half of a gator? There's the eyeball right there. And then snout going up. It's like he's got his mouth open, except there's just no bottom jaw. And that's how you name a spot, ladies and gentlemen. We'll call this gator wood. Yep. We'll think on the name. Gator log. That's better. We'll call it Gator Bend. How about that? And everybody will know it by the piece of wood that looks like a gator. You just witnessed history. This guy right down here. Oh, I see that. I see that. I see you. Oh my. Oh, look out. Wrong rod. Fish on. Oh, she's in the wood. This could be Dickie fast. Come on, baby. Get out of there. I tell you what, if nothing else, we're getting a good workout. It's not a bad kitty. That's a 10-pounder. 10-pounder. She's a brute. She's a brute. If y'all haven't ever had blue cat, oh, look at that big old mouth. Show that mouth again, mama. Look at that big old thing. Yeah. It's not a bad kitty cat right there. Come here. Bring that tail. There it is. Yeah. Woo! Nice fish. Find a little bit more quality today. There it is. Nice fish. Nice fish. That is just pure muscle right there. Oh, you'll be all right. Right down into the deep. There she goes. Lord have mercy, y'all. This river's just chocked full. Woo. Oh, Lord have mercy. Making a mess on the boat. Got the nuggies out, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready for some fresh kitty. This is gonna be good stuff right here. Catfish is super simple. I love cooking it up because all you do is fry it. And you just cut it into nugget chunks, maybe 1 inch by 1 inch. Shake it. Try to seal the bag better than I did there. Good Lord have mercy. Find your oil. I think I'm sitting on it. There it is. Throw a little oil in the pot, warm it up, and you're in business. Bing, bop, bam. I love cooking on the boat. Making fresh food, especially stuff that I catch. It just does not get any fresher than this, you know? That catfish was alive this morning. Look at those fresh river nuggets right there. Boy, that doesn't sound appetizing, does it? Oh, heavens. Father God, thank you so much for this day, Lord, for this fun that we've had exploring new water. Lord, for the good health that we have to enjoy this time, Lord. I just pray you keep me in safety for the rest of my time out here. Bring me back home safely later tonight, Lord God, and just thank you so much for this wonderful life that I live. Through Jesus I pray. Amen. Oh. This one is the one I believe was the channel catfish. Delicious. Blue catfish is where it's at, though. This is good, don't get me wrong. Fresh fish of just about any kind. Delicious, but there ain't something to be said about that blue cat. I think that's my favorite. I don't know, I have to have a blue cat and a flathead side by side again. Because I know flathead's good too, but typically when people make like the catfish stews down here, they're out of blue catfish. That's what people make them out of, but I don't know what I need to do, y'all. I don't know what I need to do. Do I need to upgrade the size of bait? You know, big bait, big fish kind of thing? I don't know. I don't know. But I know there are big fish in this river. I've seen them caught. And this is the kind of place to be this time of year. We just got to figure out where they at and how to get them to come and jump on a hook. That's a good fish. Might be a good fish. Right down there by that tree. Last spot of the day. Oh, yeah, sun setting. I decided, you know what? We're gonna fish this last tree here. Drop it down. Bam. Nailed us a big old fat one. Woo! That's a big porker. Look at the mouth on that thing. Almost immediate, right down there by that big old lay down, y'all. That's what these fish are holding to right now. There she is. One of the bigger ones of the trip right there, y'all. It's probably about a 14 pounder would be my guess. That was awesome. I was literally debating, I was like, should we just go back? We've eaten our nuggets, call it good. I saw this tree about 200 yards upriver and I thought, dude, you got 20 minutes. 20 minutes, just go up there, throw down. If something's down there, you should be able to find out pretty fast. And sure enough, we did. That bait wasn't down there for 2 minutes before we smoked that fish. That's awesome. That's awesome. They're even bigger, y'all. 3-4 times that size. They're in here. I think this place deserves a second go, y'all. We got to get back here. We got to get back here and try to find some bigger fish. I know they're in here, but that's not a bad way to end the trip right there. Beautiful. Nice river winter blue. Oh, not quite yet, Mama. We got to make sure you're okay. Plus, we got to give you that belly pop. There you go. All right, there you go. Down she goes. Brilliant way to end the trip, y'all. Yeah, it doesn't go this well this often when I'm fishing brand new bodies of water like this. I mean, we probably put 25 catfish over the side of the boat over the course of the last day and a half. I'm completely happy with that. We didn't get that massive jumbo that I'm after, but that just means we got to come back out. You know, another excuse to come out and fish it again. Comment below, how do you think we should fish for the toads the next time we're out here? I do know we're going to come out here and maybe spend an extra day. Give ourselves a little bit more time to fish for these fish. In the meantime, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me here in the beautiful state of South Carolina. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.